vibing, people, what you bringing to the table?
All right, from the date to the dress, the rite of the prom has evolved from a simple dance in high school in the gymnasium probably to an elaborate fancy affair. We know a lot goes into making your prom night one to remember, especially when it comes to your date. Acting like a true gentleman or lady can make or break your prom experience. So this morning we're heading back to the classroom to learn proper prom etiquette. And here to help us is Devon Wellington, director of the Northern Virginia chapter's National League of Junior Cotillions. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I know people probably take this for granted, but this is important stuff.
It is. And I will say, first of all, before we dive into the prom etiquette, this etiquette is applicable across a variety of situations. We teach
like if you get invited to the state dinner,
exactly,
for crying out loud.
Something
You don't
like
know
that.
what fork to use. Yes.
And so we tell our students that etiquette is really just a byproduct of being a good, classy person with character. So while this information is applicable widely, I think there's no better time than prom to show that extra care and respect.
So let's start. I know we've got a lot to get through, so let's kind of race through them. So when you're first asked to prom, how should you properly ask someone to prom?
Yeah, so whether it's through promposal or just asking someone, it should always be face-to-face. You never text, call, or especially DM someone to prom.
And kids, I would imagine some of them maybe done that.
We're going to want to avoid.
Okay, what's the next thing?
So then you're going to figure out who pays for prom. Typically, if you're asking, you're the one paying for dinner, the prom ticket, and transportation if you do a limo or something like that.
Okay, and if you're the one that was asked, what's your obligation if there's any?
Typically, they would be like at prom, the classic prom picture.
Okay.
If you're asked, you would offer the courtesy of paying for that.
Okay, we've got the tickets down. We're going to prom. Okay,
so then
night of, what do we do?
Night of, you are going to walk to the door to pick up your date. Again, you don't text, you don't honk. You walk to the door to pick up your date.
And so ask in person, you said, so we've done all that. Let's bring in two of our helpers today because we want to make sure that people have a visual of what we're talking about when we say do this right. So please, can we bring in our prom king and queen? We voted for you guys. Earlston, this is Steve. You guys might recognize them from exactly. Texting already. See, this young man already failed the test. Okay, so first of all, you arrived with the date. Did they walk in okay? Was that? Let's talk about the walk.
There's technically something called escort position. So you did do something correct. The lady is always on the right.
Oh,
so
there you go.
You have that. So what you're going to do in escort position is, Steve, you're going to go ahead and put your hand at like a 90-degree angle, just right here, right by that top button, a loose fist in your hand, and you actually don't put your whole hand through, you just show your fingertips.
Oh, I didn't know that. Just show your, hopefully your nails are done.
And they're not. Stand like this if they're not.
Okay. So you just show your fingertips.
Okay.
And so if you walk like that throughout the night at prom, you are the classiest kids for sure at prom, right?
We shall.
So we'll try. Okay, try a little. Let's give them a little something. I like it.
Don't they look classy?
Okay, you guys look very classy. I like it. Okay, so you've got the walk down. Come on, walk. Exactly. We don't want to show our secrets, right? Okay. The boutonniere, this is always one that people get caught up on. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah, it can be super, super awkward. In fact, when I went to prom, I didn't know how to do it, and my dad ended up pinning the boutonniere on my date.
Stab your date.
I don't want to get your mic, but what you're going to do is, a lot of people try to weave this, and you don't want to do that. You're just going to take it behind the lapel, and you just kind of, for lack of a better word, stab it up and through.
Just stick it into the stem. That's it. Steve, do you want to try it with Al or no?
And then for her, she just has a little wristlet.
Oh, just a wristlet. Okay.
This is.
Would I put that?
Do you want to do that, Steve? Yeah. Oh.
How many years have you been waiting to stab me?
It's all love. It's all love.
Sorry.
All right. We have to race through this because we have to show them that dinner we're real quick. Okay. Oh, wow. It's a little awkward, but you know, teenagers.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Exactly.
And we want to thank our helpers. Well, you stick around because we're going to teach you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're here for the dinner.
So now you're here for the dinner, and you've table set, and we're going to have to race through this a little bit. So this is the proper setting.
This is the proper setting.
Run us through it.
The first thing you want to remember is if you're confused, you just work from the outside in. Right? And then sometimes it's confusing whether whose is the bread plate, whose is the dinner plate. You just go like this, B and D. B is for your bread, and D is for your drink. Yeah. So there you go.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
Bread plate, drinks, work your way in.
Steve does it for this, but it's not.
He does it for
the immature.
And make sure to use your napkin. Put that on your lap, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And how should every good prom date end? Is that a loaded question?
I mean, it is. But really, you just want to make sure that your date is safe and happy. So sometimes there's after parties, whatever it is after prom, you want to make sure your date is safe, has a ride home and is home on time.
And
Whatever
right,
you've
adheres to the
agreed.
parents, right.
Absolutely. Curfew.
Okay.
You want to make sure you're home on time.
See, it wasn't that hard, right?
I shall escort you out of this segment, and we will let them.
Now remember
Just
proper
the
hand
fingertips.
placement.
There we go. Oh, looking
Okay.
beautiful. Perfect.
You guys look amazing.
Devon.
Enjoy your prom. Enjoy your prom.
Yes.
So hopefully, I hope you all have learned something out there. Again, this is applicable to just any affair, really, not just prom. And we thank you so much, Devon. This was
you,
fun.
Of course, yeah.
All right.
It was
Now,
great.
do you feel a little fancy?
Yes.
Back to you over to the couch. State dinner, here we come.
Is that how you treated all your prom dates?
Absolutely.
Even when you have multiple ones at the same time?
You know, you drop one off from one school and you go pick up another one for the other school. I'm just saying, you had to be courteous to everybody. That was a joke.
Safe and happy. It was a joke, but it's a true story. And we'll be right back.